Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Tesla Beauty. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm going to be filming a look for you using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette. I don't know what took me so long to jump on the Sultry train, but I looked at this at first and I thought that's just another neutral palette. Do I need it in my collection? And the answer is yes. And I want to thank one of my subscribers on both Instagram and YouTube for prompting me to pick this palette up and try it out because it's absolutely beautiful. So this isn't so much a review because I really like the palette and I think that that's pretty apparent, but just a chance to show you all how I created this particular look. If you like this look, definitely let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see me do more things with different shadows in the palette, please give me your suggestions. I'd love to hear what you like about this palette, what kind of looks you've done, and what you'd like to see me try with this palette. With that being said, again, I'm so excited that you're here with me and to see how I created this look. Keep on watching. And today I'm going to recreate a look that I recently posted on Instagram with the very beautiful Sultry. Before we get started, I will just let you all know that I've already put on my foundation, concealer, I did some blush, a little bit of bronzer, and actually to set my eyes, I didn't use a primer, I just used one of the LA Girl concealers when I was carving out my eyebrows, and I've done the eyebrows, I've done pretty much the whole face. For the look that I created, I made it really simple for myself because I didn't do a ton of brushes like I did for my Valentine's Day look that I posted recently. I went ahead and I used the brush in the palette. I know for some people they're not a really big fan of the Anastasia brushes, but I personally really find them convenient. I think they're fairly decent quality compared to other brush palettes that I've received. I think the only other better one is maybe the Urban Decay brushes, and I know people go against brushes and palettes, but I actually like these. I find them really convenient. So what I did for the look was that I went in with the shade Fresh and I set the whole eye with Fresh. So I set the whole lid and I'm just using the fluffy side of the brush to do this. Once I've set my eye with my base shade, I'm gonna go in and start building up the crease color. And to do that, I used the shade Twig, and that's this beautiful shade right here. It's a cool toned, kind of like a light to medium brown. Okay, so I've put Twig all over the crease, and now what I'm gonna do is bring it in a little bit more to this outer V. So the thing with Anastasia shadows is that they do have a lot of kick up and fall out. So in between steps, when I've had that, I've taken a clean brush to just very gently wipe away the excess shadow. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm going to use the shader end here, and I'm gonna go in with the color Cinder right here. And just to add a little dimension, I'm going to add another shade. First, I'm going to use my bootleg color switch I shouldn't call it bootleg. It actually works really, really well. I'm using my blank slate in between because I still haven't changed brushes. I'm literally using the brush in the palette, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Teak. And I'm gonna put a little bit of that on the lid as well, just in between right here. Decided to recreate it today. So I think that that looks really nice. Okay, so that's Teak, and then I'm going back in with my same brush, gonna use blank slate again, and this time I'm gonna go in with the shade Steampunk, which is this gold shade. It's kind of like a brassy shade, I would say. And I'm going to put that on the center of the lid. And I'm going to go back in with a little bit of Twig just to redefine the crease color. And just to get rid of some of the excess, I'm going to go back in with the blank slate. I'm wiping the brush off, and I'm going to just blend out the edges. Now for the bottom lash line, I'm gonna go back in with Twig. This is probably my most used color in the palette just in the short time that I've had it. And I'm gonna knock off the excess. I'm still using the same brush. I'm gonna go in and just add some color to the lower lash line. That process, try to connect the shades from the bottom and top lid. This is an incredibly easy palette to use as far as the color selection. It's really simple to make a daytime friendly smoky eye with this. So I'm gonna go back in with the shade Steampunk actually, and just put it on this inner part of the lower lid. I'm gonna use my brush again. I see I get a little bit of fallout. I'm gonna very gently wipe that away. Now when I did the look before, I had actually done the eyes first, but for today, for the sake of brevity, I didn't wanna be overly redundant and do the whole face routine, which I've shown in a couple of videos so far. So I did my eye look first. So it's always nice to have a clean brush on hand so that if you are doing your makeup and you do have some fallout, you can just very, very gently wipe it away before it sets into your face makeup. And I'm just going back in here and I'm trying to connect any spots that I may have missed. I am gonna actually use a different brush, and I'm going to go in with this angled brush. Any kind of thin angled brush will do. And I'm gonna take the shade Noir here. I'm gonna stamp along the lash line, and that's what I'm gonna use as my liner today. And then I'm going to be using the shade Honeydew from the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner line. And I'm gonna line my waterline with that color just to add a little extra pop to the eyes. Okay, I'm back with the finished look, and I took my time off camera to add some lashes. I'm wearing Kinda Sexy by MAC, and on top of that I'm wearing Fantasia. It's one of the Ultra Glossy Lips by ColourPop. You really could do any nude combo. You don't have to add gloss if you don't want to. I just like the look of smoky eyes and kind of nude glossy lips. And I also, as one final touch, I added the color Pearl for my inner corner highlight. And that's it. That's all I did off camera as far as adding any additional eyeshadows. So it was super easy. And so I created this look using the Sultry palette and literally just 3 brushes. So I used the brush that came in the palette. I used an angled brush to line my eyes with the black shade in the palette. And then off camera, I just used a small kind of detailer brush to add the inner corner highlight to the eyes, and that is really it. It was super simple to make this look. The colors blend beautifully. It's super easy to use. There is fallout, but I find that that's pretty common with most ABH palettes. You go in with a light hand and usually you won't have any issues, but I love this look. I will be creating some more looks with this. I really want to get into the shade Bloom. I think that this was the color that caught everyone's eye when it was first released, and I think Urban Decay now has the Naked Reloaded, which has come out, which is very similar to the Sultry just from first glance. So I don't think I'm going to get that one. I'm going to keep playing with looks with the Sultry palette. And definitely comment down below and let me know what you think of this look. Are there other looks you'd like to see with this palette? Any particular colors you're curious about? Please comment. Make sure that you like this video. If you want to see me do more tutorials, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you join my channel and have us chat makeup and just let me know what kinds of things that you would like to see. So again, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to my channel, and thank you, very importantly, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.